Dolphins fans, I need your help. We're in a sub-battle with Seahawks today. Look, I'm trying to show my bosses here at Chat Sports what Fins Nation is all about. The more subs that we get here, the more content you get. So help me out and hit that big red subscribe button right now. Fins Nation, what's going on? It's your boy Will Scott, the brand new host of Dolphins Today. So happy to be with you here on this Tuesday, where in Palm Beach, the league meetings are taking place. I'm not in Palm Beach. I wish I was. Trust me, I'm in Dallas, though. Dallas is not too shabby. I like Dallas. But Mike McDaniel, Chris Grier, and company are over in Palm Beach for the league meetings. And Chris Grier had a press conference yesterday where we learned of some very interesting info regarding wide receiver DeVante Parker. Here's what Chris Grier had to say, Dolphins general manager. We feel really good about that wide receiver room. I think the expectation is he'll be here, but we will always listen to offers on Parker. Parker only played in 24 games the last two seasons. On March 14th, the Dolphins signed Ced Wilson. On the 23rd, they traded for Tyreek Hill. So after that, a lot of speculation on if the Dolphins need Parker. Are they going to look to trade him? And a report came out last week that the Philadelphia Eagles are a team potentially interested in DeVante Parker. And look, as much as it might make sense to trade him because of what the Dolphins already have in that wide receiver room, it certainly makes some sense to keep him too, keep a lot of that depth. Let's take a look at some potential trade options. The Green Bay Packers, they just traded away Davante Adams, maybe replace Davante with Davante. The Philadelphia Eagles, outside of Devontae Smith, really don't have anybody else. Jalen Reagor's not going to cut it. The Houston Texans, outside of Brandon Cooks, don't really have a lot of weapons for their young second-year quarterback, Davis Mills. They might try to build around Mills a little bit. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers, who, of course, lost Juju Smith-Schuster in free agency to the Chiefs. Let's take a look at the current Dolphins wide receiver situation. They are absolutely loaded at this position right now. DeVante Parker could go to some teams and be a really solid second option at that spot. Right now, he's arguably maybe number 4 behind Cedric Wilson. We have him number 3 right here, but the Dolphins have really upgraded at that spot. But I think that depth is really important at any position, especially the wide receiver position where you need weapons constantly on the field for Tua Tagovailoa. And if you put Parker, Ced Wilson, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and have those 4 guys in a 4 wide receiver set on the field at the same time, good luck stopping those weapons, and that's really going to help Tua as well. I don't think that they should trade a DeVante Parker. You know, the great thing about Chat Sports is we want to hear from you, the fan. We get you involved in the comments. Last week I said trade Parker. Now I'm saying don't trade him. You have convinced me back at home, Dolphins Nation. I don't think they should trade DeVante Parker. I'm going to type my in for no. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One thing's for sure, though, they're not pursuing Tyrann Mathieu, as we learned yesterday from general manager Chris Grier. We've talked about it a lot on the show, the possibility of the Dolphins going for Mathieu, but they really don't need him because they have plenty of depth at that position. Brandon Jones, he's very, very capable of playing a lot better. He's young, he's got a lot of potential, but Xavien Howard was one of the best rookie defenders in the league last year, certainly the best rookie safety. He had an absolutely phenomenal season for the Dolphins, 2 interceptions, 2.5 sacks, and I don't really think the Dolphins need Tyrann Mathieu. Sure, it would have been nice. He's one of the best in the league at his position. They don't need him. Pay somebody else, perhaps J.C. Tretter, the guy the Dolphins will pay. They did pay Tyreek Hill, and if you haven't yet, you can go to chatsports.com/Tyreek to get your Tyreek Hill jersey. Man, that's a fresh white one right there. We also have this one as well coming in the aqua color. Whoo! Those are fresh. You know, I saw something on Twitter yesterday that asked, who has the best jerseys in the league? Dolphins, hands down. So, you know what? Do me a favor and comment below what jersey that you've ordered for Tyreek. If you've already ordered a jersey, I want you to let me know in the comments, and I'll give you a shout-out on tomorrow's show. Well, also to talk about from this Chris Grier press conference is he also commented on Xavien Howard, saying this, we're going to keep those conversations to ourselves in relation to a potential extension, not to the press. Hopefully we'll get to a resolution sooner rather than later. Xavien has done a lot of good things here for this organization. We drafted him, my second draft pick here. We're looking forward to him being here and helping us win. So the Howard situation is very, very interesting because 3 years ago in 2019, he signed an extension that made him the highest paid corner in the league. But a couple of deals have gone down since, including with Jalen Ramsey, Marshawn Lattimore, Marlon Humphrey, Trey White, Darius Slay, J.C. Jackson. So now, after 3 years, you have Howard not even in the top 5 of highest paid cornerbacks. In fact, he's 8th, even behind his teammate, Byron Jones. So Howard still believes he's one of the best safeties in the league. He's going to want more money. They kind of reworked his deal last summer, but they might have to do it again, perhaps giving him an extension. So I want to ask you, the fan, this. How much would you pay Xavien Howard per year? He's going to be looking for Jalen Ramsey money, Marshawn Lattimore money, maybe $19 or $20 million a year. Are you willing to pay him that? Let me know down in the comments. Again, he's got 3 years left on his current deal. Another player that might be in line for an extension is Mike Gesicki. We'll get to him later. For now, though, I want you to sub to the Dolphins channel on YouTube if you haven't already. A lot more Dolphins content coming your way, so please hit that big red button and subscribe. Here's what Chris Grier said about Mike Gesicki. Mike's a good player, and our intentions are to keep good players. We don't let them go. That's a good strategy, Chris. Mike is a very competitive person. He's going to play, and we'll have some discussions with his agents at some point in the future. But I have no reservations that he'll not play. He's too competitive. He loves football. So basically, Chris Grier saying that Mike Gesicki is probably not going to sit out. As you see a lot of players that get tagged, they want an extension. They sit out training camp. Mike Gesicki's a team guy. He's not going to sit out anytime, I don't think. I don't think Chris Grier thinks that as well. But would you extend Mike Gesicki or would you not extend him? I'm going to type my E for extend. He's one of the more underrated, not just tight ends, but more underrated players in the league. 5th amongst all tight ends in receptions last year. This is a guy that's very, very valuable as a leader and as a playmaker on this Dolphins team. I told you yesterday we're going to give some Twitter shout-outs to anyone who retweeted my pinned tweet. Thanks to Kyle Leff, also to John Mago, Matt Urban, Mayor God 007, Ronald L. Lyles, and then Patrick as well with those hot takes. Fins fan and Saints land. You know what? I got a lot of family in Louisiana. I appreciate you holding down the fort over there on the bayou for our Dolphins fans. Gavin Owens as well, Star Pups Inc., and Anthony Hobson. Thank you all for following and retweeting on Twitter. This has been Will Scott. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Fins.